The trauma of genocide can haunt a lifetime, but studies tell us it can haunt generations too. Can hunger carve its memory into our very genes? Science says yes. Studies in epigenetics reveal that starvation does not just wound those who endure it. It imprints scars that echo in their children, grandchildren, and those yet to be born. This is Gaza in 2025. Under Israel's months-long blockade, nearly 470,000 Palestinians face starvation. The World Health Organization warns that 71,000 children teeter on the edge of acute malnutrition, threatened by hepatitis A, stunted growth, and collapse of their immune systems. But the deepest tragedy may lie in the future in the grandchildren of today's starving children. This is where epigenetics steps in. Our DNA is like a book passed down through generations. Epigenetics is the pen that chooses which pages of this story are read. Methylation, as the main tool of epigenetics, tags genes and silences them. Severe traumas such as war, starvation, fear, or loss can erase the tag on the IGF-2 gene and alter its expression. IGF-2 is an important gene that regulates growth and energy. Deregulation of this gene can disrupt energy metabolism, passing on the risk of obesity, diabetes, and heart disease to future generations.
The Irish studies are based on previous studies, particularly the Dutch hunger winter of 1944, and survivors of the Holocaust studies done in Israel and the United States in particular, that looked at the possible impact of starvation and intense psychological stress on these populations. And what they found was that there was a distinct profile in terms of physical and mental health that appeared to be linked back to this very specific moment of starvation and trauma. So they found, for example, a significantly elevated rate of type 2 diabetes that in adulthood that was not associated with obesity, cardiovascular disease, hypertension, and significant mental health impacts. And on a biological basis, it appears to occur as a result of the mother undergoing intense stress during pregnancy.
In Gaza today, mothers survive on 400 to 500 calories a day. They are giving birth to children whose bodies are programmed for scarcity. That could make their grandchildren prone to starvation intolerance, sudden blood sugar crashes, hypoglycemia, metabolic imbalances, or lifelong health risks. The scars are not just physical. History repeatedly shows the deep mental marks of hunger too. During the Irish Great Famine, also known as the Great Hunger of the 1840s, over 1 million died and millions more left Ireland. The high rates of mental illness that followed became known as Irish madness.
So the damage, I suppose the epigenetic damage, didn't make itself known until they were into adulthood. Diabetes is unknown in Ireland before the famine, but we suddenly start to see it in the adult population from the 1870s and 1880s as a significant health impact.
During the Dutch hunger winter of 1940 to 1945, mothers survived on just 400 calories a day. Their babies were born underweight and decades later faced higher risks of diabetes and schizophrenia. Even their grandchildren showed abnormal fat storage and metabolic disorders. In the 2000s, Zimbabwe's economic collapse forced half its people into hunger. Immune systems weakened and deadly tuberculosis surged in the next generation, only curbed by vaccines. For Gaza's children, malnutrition and dehydration under Israel's ongoing genocide have already taken their toll. Their immune systems are collapsing, deadly diseases are looming, but the scars of hunger do not end with them. Its marks will echo through their grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Their bodies may carry the memory of hunger for a century and a half. The orphans of the Gaza genocide will inherit not only grief, but a genetic legacy of fear, scarcity, and loss. The shadow of hunger, war, and torture will haunt Palestinians for generations until this cycle is finally broken.